Hey guys, David Stewart here. Thought I'd make another quick video. I am out running around in ye old Westfall. If you want to look closely, you'll see that I am not playing live World of Warcraft. I'm playing vanilla World of Warcraft. And I thought it'd be a good opportunity to talk about a couple of things that are kind of real in the original so to speak, the original World of Warcraft versus how it's changed over the years and what modern MMOs in general tend to present. You'll notice that I look around and there's quite a few mobs. There's a lot of mob density. They're not really aggroed on me right now. A lot of people say that newer versions of these MMOs, including World of Warcraft, are much easier. And in one way they are easier, in another way they're not easier. If you notice me playing here, I pressed one button, he's immune, so I really only have one attack to do other than just sit there and let him attack my pet. This doesn't really require much in the way of skill to do what I just did there. The skill in this game is more about managing the entire game rather than pressing buttons in a certain order to kill a mob. And even then, I think a lot of games, including modern WoW, but also ESO, they're very, very forgiving about you pressing spells in a certain order, at least when you're leveling. So this game is really about managing all the other stuff that goes into playing the game. So I'm having to manage my arrows. I have a quiver, which you can't see, but down here you might be able to see. Actually, let me just open all my bags. There, you can see the arrows over here. I have a quiver, so I have to manage my arrow supply, and I also have to manage my pet's happiness. Happy causes 125% of damage. If my pet gets unhappy, he leaves me. So, you know, I have to feed him some fish because he likes fish. You have to figure out what he likes. He'll eat this other stuff too, and if I run out of fish, and I have to manage inventory space, I'm out of inventory space. So sometimes I have to, you know, throw some stuff away to pick up some other stuff. If I'm out of fish, I have to stop and go fishing, and then cook the fish, and then feed them to the pet. So that's a lot of management you have to do. I have to manage potions. I have to carry a skinning knife in my bag in order to do skinning. I'm carrying around patterns that I haven't learned yet. I have to carry all these quest items, cloth. There's a whole bunch of stuff you end up having to carry around in this version of the game. You have to manage a lot of resources, not just mana. You have to manage my mana. At this level, it's not really an issue because I only have like 3 attacks that really do anything. Get some leather here. So really, this version of the game requires a very different level of skill. When you're going to go out into the world, you have to be really prepared for it. You have to have all the stuff you need. You have to have food for your pet. You know, if you're a hunter, if you're a different class, you have to have reagents to buff people. You have to carry lots of things around in your bag in order for them to, in order for you to be able to really play the game well. So it's a bit more like, I don't know, it's comparing chess to, I don't know, darts. Or comparing chess to air hockey. It's just very different games. So this early version of the game just had a very profoundly different style of play to it. One that was a lot slower paced. The skill was about managing all of the stuff in your bags, potions, health, mana, health of my pet. You know, I have to heal my pet every once in a while to make sure that he doesn't die. And then also I made a video earlier about the emergent social game of WoW, which is a big part of how this game is. This game is it's a long, slow leveling process, and it's a lot easier with friends because you can kill things faster. The other part of skill of this is not just managing all of this resources. Like in Modern WoW, you'd manage mana and you manage like holy power if you were a paladin, or you're whopping 3 soul shards if you're a warlock. Of course, in this version of the game, you carry around like 30 soul shards. But I also have to manage how I pull, because if I just walk up to this guy and attack him, I might pull the next monster over. And if I pull 2 mobs at once, like this guy might pull right now, then it's quite a bit more difficult to actually kill him. I'm just going to go ahead and pull him for just to demonstrate. You can end up in quite a different bad situation, because my health will go down rather quickly here. My pet's health is at half. And I have to micromanage my pet attacking because they were stupid back in this version of the game, so I have to bind all of his attack keys. There we go. And I gotta heal him, and that will take away my mana, and I'll be low on mana, and then I'll have to stop, and I will have to drink. So that resource management and managing how you pull mobs, that's really what the game is about. Because Vanilla WoW was really about leveling. The end game was a very different sort of set of parameters in a different meta game. And this one is really about managing this. Managing the social aspect, managing how you interact with the world, and managing a whole variety of resources in order to efficiently progress. Whereas now, you're really having to manage a lot less stuff. But I feel like the stuff that you have to manage now is a little bit more visceral. It's like air hockey versus chess. So yeah, you're managing your holy power, you're managing your spell rotation to maximize your DPS in a raid setting. It's just a different game. It's a different game. Not necessarily harder or easier, but just very different. And I guess that's really what I wanted to talk about with this video. I really appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Try to have more videos going and stream more often. But right now, it's my schedule's kind of all over the place with new kid and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, have a good one. I really appreciate it.